So this webinar is about talking about some important terms which we can hear currently everywhere: ascension, um, angels, ascended masters, and also where people are starting to talk about spiritual awakening. There are lots of information out there, and sometimes we get caught up into the fancy names and everything. So today I'm going to simplify that all for all of you. So as you all know, 2020 was an epic year for humanity. We had the coronavirus, which shook all of us. The stabilities that we thought we had over life, the securities that we thought we had having a job, everything was put into question, where people have felt. I can share my screen now, so I'm going to do that. Okay. So where we all thought like life is good, we have everything, but all of this was put into question. We had lockdowns, and some people could not even go to their families for New Year and for Christmas. We had just ourselves to talk to and to sit with ourselves and to know who we are. And this was also there where we have changed the way we see life, our perception about life, about security, about freedom has changed. And 2021 is still having the effect of 2020. We are still having lockdowns in countries. The borders are still closed. We feel what we thought was freedom, actually, when we look at it, it doesn't seem to be like that anymore. But why is this happening? This is happening because we need to change the way we live our life. We have always been living in lack and scarcity. We feel small, we feel powerless, and we all have this. And 2020 has really made us realize where we are growing as a global community. We are going toward a global community. The three-dimensional structure, which is now the structure of duality, what we call it, black and white, right and wrong, good and bad, us and them, are all changing. Therefore, for us to be able to rise our vibration and to be able to cope up with all these changes, which has really, really shook up our foundation of life, we need to put together ourselves. We need to rebuild our light body. And can we do that? Yes, it is possible to do that. We will. This is what we call ascension. And everything in our planet is changing. Almost everything that we had taken for granted is falling away. And it is affecting every aspect of life on this planet: our political, social, economic structure, environment, the weather, and how we view our relationship, work, and every thought we think and every feeling we feel. Everything is changing. And this shift is occurring globally, but it is also occurring eternally with each individual on this planet. Signs that we are being affected as individual includes imbalances, anxiety, worry, stress, physical illnesses. Together, we are now moving toward to become a global community. And we hear about the fifth dimension, new earth, ascension, spiritual awakening, and sacred economy. And most of us are asking, how do we get to know and experience all of this? Do we have to leave our current life and lifestyle and become yogis and healers? The answer is no. So the answer is no, because the life that we have, it is perfect, but we don't see it. The reason why we don't see it, because we are very limited. And the reason why we have so much of suffering on this planet is because we feel small, as I said. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is our I am presence. Some of you might know what is I am presence. For some of you, it might be a new term. So what is my I am presence? So the whole charade of ascension and spiritual awakening is for you to be aligned with your I am presence. Um, this is what we have to work towards. And what is really the I am presence? It is your unique self, which is not merely your ego or your personality. It is the essence that lies beneath and beyond your personality. More precisely, it is the personal face of that essence of yours. It is a unique God spark living in you and as you. Your unique self is the infinite love intelligence, which is all that is living in you, as you, and through you. The higher your level of consciousness, the more fully you are able to realize your unique self. The mighty I am presence. If this begins to sound a bit godly, that's because it, it is kind of. We have a higher self that watches over us and provides us with intuition and knowingness when we need it. It tells us things quietly if we are ready to listen. Yet, even beyond this higher self, there is something else, yet higher, that we are connected to. And we can call this the I am presence. It simply is without judgment. So we all feel like we are alone here. We are in a body and we are very individual. We are very personal. And this is our life. And we are separated from this. We are separated from that. It doesn't work this way. We are all connected. And when we rise our vibration and we are connected to our I am presence, which is our higher self, which is more than our ego and our personality, we really feel that we are one. And this is what we are working toward, to know that we are not separated from each other, that we are together in this and having this human experience. What is a human ego? We all heard about our ego self. So the human ego is different from the true self or I am presence. This little self has strong ties with the mind and emotions. The human ego deals with self-worth, identity, sexuality, boundaries, prosperity, and the sense of right and wrong. While the I am presence is immortal, the human ego is not. On earth, this little self allows us to develop individualization and learn choices until we become aligned with our higher self. When this happens, then these two aspects of who we are can begin to work in harmony, and then the ego becomes subsumed by the soul itself. So the more you rise your vibration, your ego self get aligned with your higher self, and the more aligned you are, the more you are aligned with your soul. The more you're aligned with your purpose on this planet, the more you will come to the awareness, why are you here and what are you supposed to contribute to this planet, what are you supposed to learn on this planet, because this is an experience. We are all having an experience. um, even though how hard it is, we are all learning our lessons. So the more we raise our vibration, by raising our consciousness, the more we are aligned. The more we are aligned, the easier becomes life. Unfortunately, we are unable to attain that. The reason is because we have the illusion of separation. So what is the illusion of separation? The ego self, so-called the little self, is mirrored in the belief that we are abandoned, cut off, and separate from the divine. We commonly identified ourselves with a gender, age, nationality, ethnic group, our religions, and cultures. We live our lives assuming we are separate from everything and everyone. We behave and act as no one else matters except us. This is called the illusion of separation. This illusion causes our insecurities, fears, and lack of self-esteem, which we project on others. And this is what happened. This is what we call the illusion of separation. We think we are separated, but we are not. So now let's talk about what is consciousness. We all talk about consciousness, But what is really consciousness? Very fancy word, isn't it? Consciousness is just the awareness of life. Consciousness is like a symphony around us, all different tones and high vibration and low vibration merged together. Consciousness is the web of life, of light, and each dimension has a different pattern but interweave and form a complex web around us. The web of consciousness is who we really are. We are not the body, we are just borrowing and animating it with life through our conscious connection to it. This is how we keep on going into this life and learning our lesson. And that is why the more we walked ourselves, the more we let go of our conditioning of this planet, the more conscious we become. And the more conscious we become, the more we raise our vibration. And the more we raise our vibration, the more we are aligned with our true purpose, with our authentic and true self. Most of us on this planet, we don't really know who we are. We know how people have experienced us in their life, how our mother and father has experienced us in their life, our siblings, our community, our friends, our teachers. But the more you let go of all, these are all conditioning, because once somebody experience you, for example, if your mother tell you, oh, you're my good girl, or you're my good boy, so you assume I am good. But are you really? Well, everybody's good, for sure. But who are you? So the more you walk on yourself and you let go of all this conditioning, because it is a conditioning. When somebody experience you and tell you how they experience you, and you bring that into your reality, you become that. Our thoughts make us. Our thoughts are very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. A mind and a heart fully united with its spirit may live in a body of perfect health, beauty, and eternal life. So this is our ultimate goal in life, to have a blissful, peaceful, beautiful, and meaningful life. Still, we are looking for that, and we are trying our best, trying and trying and trying. Every day we are trying. So if you, what we call spiritual awakening, actually you are a spirit with a human body. Your soul has a human body. You are experiencing life as a human, never the other way around. So what we call a spiritual awakening is actually a human awakening, because you're already a spirit having a human experience. So now let's talk about ascension. What is ascension? Ascension means raising our vibration to the level of light. We are all frequencies. Everything in this universe is frequency. And this body that we have is atomic, and it exists because we believe it exists. So when we talk about ascension, it means we rise our vibration to the level of light and to the level of frequencies that we are. Because every thought, word, emotion, and action is a vibration which creates our aura. Ascension entails purifying our souls, cleansing our emotions, and choosing loving action for the highest good until we radiate at the higher level. Then we live in joy and freedom. And unfortunately, we have not been told that. We have been conditioned that joy, freedom, liberation, happiness, and peace are to be achieved by doing certain action. Actually, they are all deep inside of us. We just have to let go of the conditioning to allow them to emerge. Being happy, joyful, and free is your birthright. When we become more open to spiritual matters, and especially to unconditional love, then we drive through life in a more relaxed and trusting way. When we accept that we are spirit first and part of the divine oneness, to our we take mastery of our destiny, recognizing that we are the co-creators with the divine, with the power and responsibility it entails. We are then able to travel smoothly along the road of life and helping others to do the same. So that is why ascension is talked so much about. Yeah. Now we're going to talk about immortality. What is immortality? Do we have enough time? We'll skip this. Okay. So the question that I get to ask a lot, can ordinary people attain ascension? Because we seem to be thinking that spirituality and ascension and spiritual awakening, spiritual teaching is reserved to some category of people, that only some category of people are psychic or intuitive. But actually, no, everybody is the same. We all have the same gift. The only difference is that some people want to align themselves with it, and some people choose not to do it. But we are all psychic and we are all intuitive. We are all healers. That is how we are originally made of. Unfortunately, we have just forgotten. So a healing, I always say that a healing is not a cue. A healing is a process to remember who you are. So can ordinary people attain ascension? Anyone with a sincere heart, with pure intent, can inspire to this lofty pinnacle of human expression in divine form. Few have achieved this goal, but it is open to all. When you decide to take the journey of ascension, you stay into your physical body. You live as you did before, but you will glow, shimmer, and radiate at a higher vibration, feeling joy, unconditional love, and oneness with everyone. You will create for yourself heaven on earth. So this journey is about you. It's about you. The more you work on yourself, the more you let go of your conditioning, which brings the illusion of fear, the illusion of lack and scarcity. The more you're going to vibrate higher, and the more you're going to vibrate higher, more you're going to allow others as well to vibrate higher. This is your journey. You're walking your path. But it's still why we have so much suffering on this planet. Sometimes we don't understand why we have built this planet in a way that is supposed to serve us for our highest good. We have the latest technology. We can go to the moon and back. We are discovering new planets in the atmosphere. We can produce anything. We can invent anything. Look at our mobile. It has become part of us. But still, there is so much suffering. But why? For eons, humanity has experienced and fully believed a reality of limitation. We are small, powerless in the face of life difficulties, of lack, ill health, aging, death, war, and natural catastrophe. We made up death long ago, when we lost our knowing that we are one with God, believing death to be the end of soul and spirit have caused endless grief. Illness illness came directly out of the robbed thought and emotion to affect the body. Lack came from believing that physical reality is the only reality. But can we change that? That's the question to be asked. Yes, we can. We can change that. We can shift all of this. How we can do it? By raising our vibration, our consciousness, and the consciousness of the angelic kingdom of light, or therefore meeting and co-joining and creating wonder upon earth. Angels are part of the divine, and as such, the vibration of the divine minds flow through them. As our consciousness raises its vibration, we are also connecting into the divine mind. So when I decided to take this journey of knowing who I am, my authentic self, my true self, and I wanted to discover what life had to, for me, more than a job, I started my journey with Angelic Reiki, which we're going to talk about. So what is the Angelic Kingdom of Light? The Angelic Kingdom of Light there is an amazing supreme intelligence, which is the creator, the life force energy, God. This wondrous presence pulses out waves of energy, gracefully weaving this web of life in infinite variety and form. It maps the cycle of galaxies and stars, spins the spirals of DNA, and crystallizes the forms of rocks and trees. It is an emission of light and love, and the web woven of divine design. The consciousness that holds this creative pattern is eternally perfect and in balance, and it is the angelic kingdom of light. So we have to remember one thing, which we cannot see, as I said, due to our conditioning. The universe that we live in is created to the perfection. We have everything to live a great life and a glorious life. However, most of the people on this planet are not able to do so because we cannot see and be our true self. Most of us don't even know why we are here, and they don't even know why they do and behave and act the way they do because they are not connected to their authentic self. So how can the angelic kingdom of light help you in all of this? So the angelic kingdom of light has given a beautiful modality called the angelic Reiki. And the angelic Reiki is that knowledge. It is an ancient knowledge that was used back when we had Atlantis civilization, where people were into their power, where people knew that they are not limited to this body and to this mind. So the angelic kingdom of light has allowed us now again to have access to those knowledge and to those wisdom and to walk hand in hand with the angelic kingdom of light. But what do we have in the angelic kingdom of light? Who do we get to walk with in the angelic kingdom of light? So when we walk with the angelic kingdom of light, we walk with angels, archangels, ascended masters, healing angels. We walk with galactic beings, and we walk with psychic surgeons. We walk with our higher self as well. So the angels, they are they are beings that are on a very high frequency, the angels and the archangels, and due to their frequencies they are part of the universal consciousness, and they are here to help us. When you don't connect to your guardian angel, when you don't connect to the archangels who are put at the service of you on this planet, you don't allow a celestial being to fulfill his or her purpose. People always ask me, is it easy to connect to the angel? Yes, they are part of you. They have never been separated from you. It's the illusion of separation that make us believe that we cannot connect to these beings. Some people feel that they are not worthy to connect to these beings. They feel that they are not pure enough to connect to these beings. But when you walk with the angels through angelic Reiki, you will come to the realization that you were never separate from them, that you have always been part of them, that they have always been part of you, that they are here to help you to have this beautiful human experience on this planet. And they will walk with you to allow you to rise your vibration so that you can be more authentic to your authentic self, that you can speak your truth, that you can let go of all these conditionings that create suffering around you, that gives you stress and anxiety, sometimes lack of clarity. You feel like you're all alone, broken and shattered. You have to ask, because they respect one of the most precious and important universal law, the law of free will. The angels, the archangels, the whole angelic kingdom of light, including God, will never intervene in your life unless you ask. That is the whole purpose of prayer. When we pray, we give God permission to intervene in our life. So remember that there is a whole army of angels, archangels, ascended masters, galactic beings that has been put at your disposition to have this human experience as easy as you can, as glorious as you want, and to have an easy, peaceful, happy, joyful, meaningful life. So ask, because your celestial companion from the angelic kingdom of light is waiting for that. So who are the I explained the angel. Now, what is the difference between the angels and the archangels? The word arch means chief. They lead angels to assist humanity in many ways that we can't even imagine. We all know about Archangel Michael, about Archangel Raphael, about Archangel Haniel, Gabriel. We have hundreds of them, hundreds of archangels that we can walk through, we can walk with, who are here to support us. So, archangel, their work is to oversee the angels, including your guardian angel. Every human on this planet has at least two guardian angels. Actually, the fear of you not, it is a fear that doesn't allow you to connect to your guardian angel. It is not the fear of who you're going to meet as your guardian angel, but you're carrying deep rooted ancestral fear of knowing how to do it, because your ancestors has been persecuted for it. Your ancestors suffered because they knew what they knew. That is the fear that you're carrying. And when you do angelic reiki, all of this is taken away from you, because the attunement, the code cutting is so powerful that it just allow you to be so connected to your higher self, to your soul, to the divine, that you just have this knowing in your heart that you're more than just this body and this mind. And who are now the ascended masters? So we talked about the angels, the archangels. So who are the ascended masters? The ascended masters, so throughout history of humanity, many masters lived and are living on earth, serving and lifting humanity out of the ignorance into light. These masters are divine beings who had a human life on earth. They taught humanity virtues like unconditional love, compassion, kindness, and tolerance. So ascended masters are they had a human life just like us. The only difference between them and us, they knew who they were, and they knew why they were on this planet. And the most talked ascended masters who was on planet Earth is Jesus Christ. He was, and that's why we hear about Christ consciousness, Christ coming back to earth. It's not Jesus Christ who is coming back, it is the consciousness of Christ which is coming back to earth. And he was here to teach us unconditional love and compassion. And he wanted us to learn the power of unconditional love. We humans, we don't know what it feels like to be loved unconditionally, because our love has been conditioned. That is where the whole conditioning starts, and it starts very, very young in our life. If you go back to your childhood, when you wanted something, you were told, if you bring a grade, if you bring this grade, I will give you this. If you do this for me, I will give you this. So we have been conditioned so much. He was here to teach us unconditional love and compassion. Unfortunately, we didn't learn. So he is coming. I address him as he, because he carries a masculine energy, and the angels carry both masculine and a feminine energy, and it has nothing to do with gender. It goes beyond gender. It's an energy. So that's why we hear about Christ consciousness, Christ coming back to earth, because it's time for us to let go of all our conditioning and to know and to accept that we are multidimensional being, and we vibrate into the frequency of unconditional love. And one of the most beautiful modality, as I said, that was given by the Angelic Kingdom of Light is Angelic Reiki. And Angelic Reiki is the purest energy modality I came across. I was always connected to the angel, and then when I got to discover Angelic Reiki, it just took me to another level. So what is Angelic Reiki? Angelic Reiki offers and facilitate. Actually, Angelic Reiki is an absolute joy of walking hand in hand with the Angelic Kingdom of Light to bring one of the highest form of healing to individual, group, and the planet. Angelic Reiki offers and facilitates a deep and intimate relationship for everyone with the Angelic Kingdom of Light. A healing or an attunement to Angelic Reiki literally changes our DNA, every cell of in our body, our consciousness, and the light body, enabling us to be more attuned with ourselves and merge with the angelic kingdom of light. In angelic Reiki attunements, the symbol are given by an angel that is specifically assigned to each person for this purpose. So when you get an attunement through angelic Reiki, your teacher is there just to hold the space for you. And the attunement is done by the angelic kingdom of light. Your angel will come and do the attunement for you. If you come for a healing session of angelic Reiki, I am holding the space for you. I open and dedicate that space, which is very safe because it is dedicated to the angelic kingdom of light, and everything that gets released into that space is transmuted into unconditional love. This is how safe is the space of angelic Reiki. I am there as a bridge. I am there as a channel to channel the energy that needs to come from the angelic kingdom of light to heal you. I don't get to decide. I am not the one who is supposed to decide and to say, oh, this angel is going to come for you. No, I am just the bridge. I am the unconditional bridge. And the healing happens for your highest and your greatest best. It's perfect. There is no mistake to it. You will get exactly what you need at that time for you to grow and to expand in life. Whatever be your discomfort, whatever be your situation, whatever you are going through, it doesn't matter for the angels. They will take it away for you. Once your lesson is completed, everything they will take away from you. They will help you to learn these lessons. You just have to ask. So this is how beautiful is a healing session of angelic Reiki. And when you learn the modality, your teacher is the bridge between you and the angelic kingdom of light. Your teacher give you what needs to be given to you in the class. Your teacher hold that space for you to be attuned. So everything that needs to come to you through the angelic kingdom of light comes through your teacher. Your teacher doesn't have control over anything. It's between you and the angelic kingdom of light. So this is how safe it is. So why angelic Reiki? So angelic Reiki is very different from other Reiki system. I have not done the other Reiki system. I got to discover angelic Reiki and I just stayed with that. The difference between the other system and angelic Reiki is that the attunement, as I said, is undertaken by the angelic kingdom of light. When that attunement has happened, there is that creates a partnership between you and your personal healing angels and the angelic kingdom of light. There is something which is called your Ananta Karana, which is this black symbol on my wall there. Your Ananta Karana is the tube light, the bridge between your physical body and your higher self and your soul and the divine. So that get activated. When that get activated, you start remembering who you are. You start walking, living, talking this life, being your authentic self. You'll have more focus and clarity. You will have the love for life. Things will start coming into place and falling into place in your life that you have always desired. And one of the most beautiful aspects of angelic Reiki is that the attunement is done in a very unique way, and it is a breathtaking attunement which is done by 30 archangels from the angelic kingdom of light. So when you get an attunement or you come for a healing, it is your personal healing angels that come through for you to be healed. It is not my angel, it is your angel that comes through me. So this is how beautiful and powerful is angelic Reiki. Since we don't have anybody to ask question for, you can, when you watch this recording, if you have any question, just leave it on the comments section. I will come back and check if there was any comments or any question. I will answer back to you. And if you would like to experience an angelic Reiki session, I am offering 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes of a free angelic Reiki experience. You can book your session with Illumination, and you can come and discover this beautiful modality by yourself. So now it's time for us to do our meditation. I'll just check the time. We have 15 minutes. So let's do that. You can do this meditation at any time. Don't restrict yourself that it was done live, so the energy is not the same. No, it's not like that. It just works perfectly anytime you do it. So there will be a music in the background, and I'll just play it. This music is very healing as well. It is specifically for Angelic Reiki. So I hope we can hear the music. I just ask. Okay, Pia is not answering. So for you to be able to do this meditation, you need to find a comfortable place. You can lie down or you can sit, whatever makes you comfortable. Just make sure that your back is very straight, that it doesn't cause you any discomfort or any pain. You just have to make sure that for that. And if you're lying down, if you fall asleep, that is okay, no issue with that. And just make sure that you're in a safe place and you're not driving. Don't do it while you're driving, because you will go into a trance, and that's dangerous when you're driving. So whoever is going to do this meditation, please find yourself a comfortable place. Close your eyes. And after closing your eyes, take a deep breath in. Inhale from your nose and exhale from your mouth. Inhale from your nose and exhale from your mouth. Last one. Inhale from your nose and exhale from your mouth. And let go of everything that is bothering you right now with these exhales. Now I want you to bring a smile on your face. As soon as you bring the smile on your face, you will feel you're connected to your heart. Now allow yourself to drop into your heart center. And when you reach your heart center, take a deep breath in. Inhale from your nose with lots of awareness and patiently. Allow the breath of life to fill your lungs. And feel how each molecule of oxygen you're breathing in is filling up each and every cell of your body. And feel how alive you are. And when you exhale, let go of everything that is bothering you right now. Let go of every expectation you have from yourself and others. Just allow yourself to be present in the here and now. Now visualize, see, sense, feel this beautiful golden energy in your heart center. And it's becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. Allow this beautiful energy to go down your hips, down your leg, down your feet, and allow it to go down to the heart center of Mother Earth. And when you reach the heart center of Mother Earth, bring up that beautiful golden energy you can find there up your feet, up your leg, up your hips, and allow it to go through all your chakras, lighting them like a bulb one by one, until it reaches the top of your head at your crown chakra, and it becomes a beautiful bubble of light. Notice the color of the bubble, it's your bubble. Now visualize yourself being in that bubble of light. You're safe and protected in your bubble. Allow the bubble to leave the space where you are and allow it to go higher and higher and higher and higher into the sky. Your bubble is passing through the stars. Allow it to go higher, 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 higher. Your bubble is now going beyond the universe. And while going beyond the universe, your bubble is going now through layers of light. Allow it to go higher and higher and higher through these layers of light until it reaches a beautiful golden light. Allow your bubble to go through this beautiful golden light until you reach a thick jelly-like substance. and allow it to go higher and higher and higher through this thick jelly-like substance. And while going through it, you see this beautiful pink light coming towards your bubble. It's so beautiful, it mesmerizes you. It's a law of compassion. The law of compassion comes and surround your bubble and take your bubble higher and higher and higher into the light. You are now in a beautiful tingling white light. Allow your bubble to go higher and higher and higher and higher into this light. You might suddenly feel very relaxed and very peaceful. Allow the bubble to dissolve. All you can see around you, all you can feel around you is a tingling white light. Now I want you to take a deep breath in and to say in your heart, I am part of all that is. I am never separated. I am part of all that is. I am never separated. So now I would like to evoke Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael to oversee this meditation and the healings that's going to happen in this meditation at whatever time, and to anchor this at the present moment, whenever and wherever it is being watched by whoever want to watch it at any time. There is no constraint of time on this meditation. Thank you. I now evoke a golden pillar of light to surround everyone who's gonna watch this. So see yourself being surrounded with a beautiful golden pillar of golden light. And now we evoke a shower of angel love and see yourself being surrounded by a beautiful pink mist of unconditional love of the angels. I now evoke the mighty violet flame of the divine. And when this is happening, I want you to visualize your crown chakra, which is on top of your head, opening like a lotus flower and ready to receive the divine love through this meditation. Allow yourself to be comfortable with this presence and this light. You might feel a little bit of tingling sensation in your body. That's okay. So I'm gonna say some statement. You can say it after me, or you can just say yes to receive so that it happen for you. I am the strength, the courage, the power to move forward steadily through all experiences, whatever they may be, and remain joyous and uplifted, filled with peace and harmony at all times, by the glorious presence which I am. Please say yes to receive. I am is the full activity of God. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the perfect poise which controls everything. Mighty I am presence, charge my entire mind and body with the ascended master consciousness and keep it eternally sustained. Please say yes to receive all of this. Mighty I am presence, sees that the flesh of this body never again records any human quality and keep it forever filled only with thyself and express the glorious perfection. Please say yes to receive. Mighty I am presence, these are your hands. Pour forth through them always the healing miracles and full perfection. Mighty presence, mighty I am presence, put me in my own right harmonious place and sustain me there. Mighty I am presence, move everywhere before me today and do all for me and through me perfectly. Mighty I Am Presence, protect me from human suggestions of the outer world, that I may go forth only accepting the mighty self and the perfection forever. Please say yes to receive all of this. Feel each and every vibration of all these words. They allow you to connect to your I Am Presence. Your higher self is a very evolved being, which is always on top of your crown chakra. Feel your higher self and allow your heart and your mind to align with your higher self so that you have more clarity and focus, that you can trust yourself more and believe in your own self. Allow this beautiful energy of I Am Presence to come down in your physical existence, to show you the direction that you have to take towards your soul purpose, towards your dharma. Allow the angels, your healing angels, to come and help you with this. Allow this beautiful energy to submerge into your aura, into your consciousness, into your mind and heart, into your physical body, in each and every cell of your body, in each and every aspect of your life, and feel how it feels to be aligned with your I Am Presence, that you're not limited to this body and to this mind, that you're greater than that you're just perfect the way you are. Allow yourself to accept and to see that you are the unique expression of the divine. There is no one else like you on this planet. You're unique. Appreciate your uniqueness. Appreciate your inner beauty. And let go of everything that doesn't serve you for your highest good. We now ask Archangel Michael to please anchor, activate, integrate, ground this beautiful healing in the body of everyone who will be watching this in this incarnation, in them, for their highest and their greatest good, including me. Thank you. We now request all the energy which came in for this meditation to please step back and to return from where they came from, and we give our gratitude. Thank you for your presence, and feel the energy leaving you and your space is emptying. And we ask Archangel Michael to put a beautiful golden clock of protection around each of you, including me. Thank you, Archangel Michael. You can please step back. And we give our gratitude to Archangel Metatron as well, the wisdom keeper of this universe, the teacher of this universe, for his presence and his guidance. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. You can please step back now. Now see yourself being washed into a water full of light. And see yourself back into your bubble, Your bubble is leaving the tingling white light and it's coming down, 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 down. Your bubble is now on top of your head. Allow your bubble to, to dissolve and allow yourself to go back into your physical body. Allow this beautiful energy to go down to the heart center of Mother Earth. And from the heart center of Mother Earth, bring up that beautiful golden energy you can find there, up your feet, up your leg, and allow it to go through all your chakras. It reaches the top of your head. You're completely covered into this beautiful grounding energy of Mother Earth. You're 100% present in your body. Stay with this energy for a while. And I'm gonna bring you back with the sound of my singing bowl. So contemplate this beautiful energy. And when you hear the sound of my singing bowl, take a deep breath in and then you can open your eyes, but not now. Allow yourself. You can now take a deep breath in and open your eyes. So if you're watching it, you can still do it. You can still follow everything. If you have any question regarding Angelic Reiki, leave it on the comments. I will go back and reply to you. And if you would like to know more about Angelic Reiki, or you want to experience Angelic Reiki, please do book your free session with Illumination. I will be more than happy and honored to have you experience it. Good night, everyone.